are you all? Are you keeping well together? Well, you caught me, look, here in the van. Got to cook myself a little bit of tea and a bit of spaghetti bolognese tonight. I tell you what, why don't you watch how I do it? I've got a crafty way of cooking it all in one pan. I make it ever so easy. I use a bit less gas and a bit less water. That means I ain't got so much washing up to do as well, which is always a plus, isn't it? Yeah, tell you what then. I'll start doing this. You come round and have a little look over my shoulder. I can show you everything that I do. That's not a bad idea, is it? You will have to excuse if you hear a bit of road noise. I am parked up next to road. As you can tell, look, I'm in Van Central, the recording studio. So you might hear a little bit of road noise. I'm sorry about that. It's just how it is. I've got a little microphone on. It'll cut down some of the background noise, but that's just life, unfortunately. Right then, give me a second. You can have a little look over my shoulder. I'll show you all what I do look to cook myself some tea. All right then, we'll see in a minute. See in a bit. Right then, people, let's go through a few of the ingredients you're going to need. All right then. First thing, of course, you're going to want some pasta. Now, this works a little bit better with some short stuff like this for silly. Don't use great old long spaghetti like this because you won't be able to get it in the pan. You'll understand that in a minute. A little bit of pesto, that'll go on the top. A little bit of cheese there as well. Look, that's that clever lactose stuff there because I'm lactose intolerant. So any old cheese you like, Parmigiano or Parmesan or whatever would be really nice. One of them sort of stir-in sauces, one tub of that. That's some minced beef, though. Sorry, I'll use the other hand. It's easy. That's some minced beef there. That's about 125 grams because this is just for one person, you see. You want for two people, just double what I put in. About half a stick of celery or somewhere there, and about a quarter of an onion. That would be all right. That would be enough onion for me. Right then, you're going to need this. You're going to need just a little drop of cooking oil. That will just be to fry it in. And obviously, you're going to want about I don't know, 10 or 12-inch frying pan, something that big. Maybe a little bit of salt as well, just a little pinch of sea salt I use. You'll see that in just a minute. Right then, let's get this lot. Let's get that celery and stuff chopped up. Get this stuff put away, and then you'll get it getting cooked in a frying pan. Bear with me a minute. You'll come back in just a second. I'll have got rid of some of this stuff for the minute, all right? Bear with me. Oh, bit of road noise there. Police car or something, ambulance going past. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's all live, isn't it? It's just being filmed next to a road. I haven't got anywhere fancy to do this. Right then, see you in just a minute. Right, first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to chop up this celery and stuff. Now, I doubt you really want to watch me chop up celery. So I'll get started doing this. You can come back in just a minute and I'll have this all chopped up. How's about that then? I'll chop up that onion while I'm at it as well, because you don't really want to watch me do that either, I imagine. So, yeah, rather than sit here and show off my knife skills, whoops, and chop bits of celery all over the worktop. I'm good at this. Hey, Blue Peter's got nothing on me. Right, back in a minute. I'll show you this stuff when that's all been done, all right? Back in a minute. Right, there you go. Look, you can see. Chopped up the celery and I've chopped up the onions. Chop them up as fine or as coarse as you like. That's up to you. That's your tea after all. And yeah, that's all done. Right, over to the frying pan and we'll get some stuff cooking. How about that? Otherwise, I'm never going to get to eat my tea, am I? Right then, this is sort of going to work, and we'll get the hang of this. It's not easy cooking your lunch like this, but we'll do our best. So we'll light the gas up. That might make a bit of noise, but there you go. Turn it down a bit. We're not quite that fierce. That's a heck of a harder high ring I got there. That's a 3.5 kilowatt ring that come out of the house. Excuse all the rustling. I just got the cooking oil. Right, while that warms up, look, we'll put a little drop of cooking oil in the pan, just like that. I think the pan's roughly in the middle of the picture. That ain't far off, is it? That's starting to warm up. So, next of all, of course, we'll tip in that celery and our onions. Whoops, just like that. Grab your wooden spoon. Oh, you can hear everything rattling. And we'll start giving him a little stir about. We've got a bit more heat than that. There we go. We'll start giving him a bit of a stir, and you might hear him start to fizz in a minute. I don't know if you'll hear me over the top of the frying pan and noise and stuff, but we'll have a go. Excuse the poor old wooden spoon. I just had a hard life. I've known set fire to it once or twice. Right. Basically what you want to do is just give them a minute or two in here and just let them sweat down a little bit, right? We'll just sweat them down a bit like that. Just till them onions start to get a little translucent. That doesn't matter too much, that's more for the flavour. I'll tell you for why, because when in a minute we're going to put some pasta in there and we're going to add some water to that, you see. So that don't matter quite as much. Oh, it's getting a bit loud, hang on. Don't want too high a heat. Don't want to burn anything if you can help it. I'll probably splash oil all over the lens doing this as well. We'll probably have a lovely time. Right. Now they're starting to cook, I'm going to clear a little space in the middle. Just a little space in the middle like that. And then I'm going to get my mince. And I'm going to put my mince right in the middle. Don't worry. Hands are clean. I've washed them. Right. And I'll press that down a little bit and flatten it out, and that'll cook quicker. Do you know, while I think about this, a few mushrooms wouldn't hurt in there either, would they? But there you go. Next time I cook it, I'll put some mushrooms in, and you can pop a few in if you like. Right. You're going to have to pause a minute. I'm going to leave that to cook a little bit. That's probably going to get a bit noisy and a bit fizzy and whatever else. So if you hang on a minute, I'll leave that a second. And when that's ready to flip over, I'll bring you back in just a second. Right then, you're back. I hope this is recording all right. Right, this is ready now. I'm just going to flip this over, look. Oops, hot. And just let it cook a minute on that side as well, and then we'll break it up into little bits. I tell you what, I'm going to show my age, but Patrick Anthony, mate, he's got nothing on me, is he? Or Delia Smith. I could be the next television chef. Move over Gordon Ramsay, I'm going to show you how it's done. Right, we'll let that cook a second that way up. Get them little onions and that stirred. Don't let nothing stick. See, they're getting a bit of colour. There we go. They're getting some colour on them. They're all right, aren't they, eh? They are. Right. Next thing, I'm going to turn the pan so I can hold the handle. Otherwise, I'll shoot my dinner on the floor. We're just going to break that mince up a little bit. Next, that's all we're going to do. Just break that up like this. Look. Into more sort of little bite-sizey bits. You see? That's it. Otherwise, I'll be eating like that won't be spaghetti bolognese. That'll be like a beef burger cooked up, won't it? There you are. Just like that. And we'll squash that and we'll chop it up into little bits. Just like that. Marvellous. And we'll stir that up a little bit. Look at that. Right. There you are. Now the onion's got a little bit of colour. That mince is just cooking lovely. A couple of big bits still. Let's break them up. They are. So that's got a few little chunks left to it. Look, that's not really fine, but that'd be lovely. Right then. Next thing we got to do, and I'm doing this live. This is, you know, there's no pressure here. I'm going to add the pasta, look. That's a cup measure, and a cup of pasta, I think, work out, oh, I don't know, 60, 70 grams of pasta, something like that. But that's about the right amount for me, because I'm a growing lad. I need me pasta. Right then. We'll pop that in on top, look. There you go. That look a bit dark. Why has he just put dry pasta in a pan, you ask yourself? Bear with me a minute. If I just fill this up, you can't see me because I'm off the camera. You can probably hear water splashing. There you go, look, that's the same cup measure. I'm going to put in a cup of water. And hopefully, we're not going to steam up the camera. God, I hope not. Right, that's it. We're going to put that in there. Now, I said a little pinch of salt, didn't I? There you go. A rather nice one from a little seaside town in Essex. You haven't been there, you should. I've got it on my list to go. And I'm going to add just a little pinch, look, of sea salt to that. Just for a little bit of flavour. And I'm going to stir that in. Now you see what that's going to do. That's going to cook that pasta in that water. That pasta's going to soak up all that lovely flavour from the meat and the celery and the onions and stuff. That's all going to go into the pasta. And the water's going to gradually boil away. So that what I'm going to end up with is nearly dry in that pan with cooked pasta and everything else nice and cooked, but nearly dry with hardly any water. And then we're going to add the sauce in. Now, only take 5 to 10 minutes, but I doubt you want to watch it boil for 10 minutes. So I'll bring you back in just a minute. One thing I am just going to do first, because that will boil too quick on there, I'm going to light that ring over that side, look. And I'm going to move my pan over here and switch that ring off with a pop. There you are, look. Now that'll cook over that side. There you are. We'll adjust him a bit better when you come back and you'll be able to watch. But I'm just going to turn that down just so that gently ticks away and simmers. Right, I'm going to give it a little stir now and again. And that'll cook all that pasta. You can see, look, that water's got all that little beef juices and stuff in it. That's lovely. That'll be lovely to cook, that will. Right then, I'll see you back in a minute when that pasta's cooked. All right then, see you in a bit. There you go, look, we're just giving that a little stir every now and again. Just giving that a little stir up. You can see, look, the water's reducing. The water's making into a lovely stock, and that pasta's starting to swell up, and that's starting to cook. Who would have thought it, look. Full-time career as a television chef. Oh, not the camera. No, there goes my career as a television chef. Oh, hang on. Let's move that there. Oh, look. That's a little bit better, isn't it? There you go. There goes my career as a TV chef. You've never seen a TV chef bump into the camera before, have you? Right then. I'll bring you back when that's a bit more cooked. But you can see, look, that's starting to reduce. The water is. And the pasta's gently cooking. We don't want to boil it too fast. You've got to make sure the pasta get cooked before all the water disappears. So turn that down just a smidgen. There you go. Right. Bring you back in a minute when that's a bit better cooked. Right, we're back. We're back, look. Now, as you can see, nearly all the water's gone now, look. And that pasta's cooked. That's gently ticked away. I haven't had it boiling too fast. And that pan's nearly dry, look, now. So that means we're almost cooked. It's nearly ready to eat. Can you believe it? Right. Next thing I need is my tub of sauce, look. We're going to put that in next. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off the heat. That pan will be hot enough that will heat this sauce up on its own. We don't need to add any more heat now. So we're going to tip that lovely sauce in the top there, look. Excuse the cars blasting past. They all got them silly exhausts nowadays. Tell you what, didn't have to put up with this on the telly when Delia Smith cooked. She didn't have to put up with road noise outside. Right, we're stirring that lovely pasta sauce. Look, oh, it's looking like spaghetti bolognese now, isn't it? Right. That's looking like spaghetti bolognese, all right. I tell you what, if you've got this far and you've watched this far in the video, do us a favour, would you? Drop us a little like and subscribe. I'll do it with a wooden spoon. Look, down the bottom there, probably over that side. Down the bottom there. Oh, it's professional, isn't it? That's professional. Right, I'll take the spoon out. Yeah, drop us a little like and subscribe. Pop us a comment down the bottom there. Tell me, have you tried cooking this? Do you like a bit of spaghetti bolognese? What kind of things do you cook in your van? Do you cook them all in one pan and stuff? Excuse the rustling noise. I'm getting a bit of cheese out the packet. I'm going to put a bit of cheese on here next with the cheese grater. Right. Confession time. I should put this in a proper bowl and I should eat it nicely out of the bowl, shouldn't I? But the honest truth is, if I do that, then I got to wash a blooming bowl up. So what would be much easier is if I eat it out the frying pan. I'm sorry if that horribly offends anybody. Hey, I'm a bloke and I live in a van. What do you expect from me? So I'm going to put all the ingredients, I'm going to put the cheese and stuff on here, and I'm going to put a little splash of pesto in the middle, and then I'm afraid I'm going to eat it out the frying pan, which is terrible, isn't it? But there you go. That tastes better like that. So, a little bit of cheese on the top, just a little sprinkle. We don't want too much, just enough. Make it taste nice. Look, hang on, there's a little sprinkle of cheese on the top. What do we need next? We need a little spoon and we've got to put a little drop of pesto on there. Here's a little trick. This will impress you. You can't get the lid off a jar because that's on there really tight. They stay on there because they've got a little vacuum seal. You get the end of a spoon, look. You put the end of the spoon under the lid. Now you listen, because I can only do this the once, and hopefully that'll work, right? Did you hear that? That let the air into the jar. Now look, I can take the top off as easy as that. There's a little trick for you, eh? Right, we'll get that stir up, because that's settled a little bit. Oh, I love a bit of pesto. I shouldn't. That make my tummy ill, but I do love it. I'll put a little spoon of that in the middle. Look. Oh, look at that. There you are. So now, we've made it. One pan spaghetti bolognese, look. All cooked in one pan. All cooked together. Only needed one gas ring. Only needed a little bit of water. I just bumped the camera again. God, I'm not going to get on the BBC doing this, am I? I think Gordon Ramsay's safe for a little while, don't you? Right then, that's my spaghetti bolognese for tea. There's not much else for me to say, other than, like I said, hit the old like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down the bottom. I do read them all. And yeah, let me know. Let me know if you've tried this recipe. Let me know what you thought of it. I blooming love it. I live on a bit of spaghetti. I love it. That's nice, that is. And yeah, have a look at some of my other videos, and we will see you next time. I'm not going to show you a photograph of me stuffing this down my face, because I'm really starving hungry. It's getting late. I've got to be up early in the morning for the petrol station, so I need to get eating my tea, really. So until next time, we will speak to you later. You all take care now. Just time to run the credits, and we'll speak to you later. You all take care. See you later. Bye. And don't forget, park safe, park legal, and don't park on the boy. I'll be seeing you about together. You take care now. Bye.